diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, why is this playing? All right, there. It was playing at the same time. Hi, Chris. Okay, I still need to do some sharing here, but I accidentally hit the video, so it started playing while so. It's going to be just a little bit longer. So I'm sharing to some extra places nowadays. One more share. Just one more share. Rock your recovery. And let's do recovery with life quotes too. I'm trying to get this. If there was promoting, this would be it. That's taking too long. All right, I'm done. Good morning. Happy Thursday. This week is flying by. I'm getting a lot of stuff done. I have to redo the website. It's shit. I'm just going to call it what it is. It's shit. People can't find the podcast. Doesn't look good. People have no idea what we do. So I'm redoing the website today. Yay. Keep in mind that when it comes to the podcast and everything, I do everything. I do everything from asking somebody to be on to it being put out everywhere, to the sound being done, the director, everything. I do the whole damn thing. Man, it's a lot. So, hi, Amber. Hi, Amber. Good to see you. Today, we're talking about self-forgiveness. You cannot start forgiving other people. You cannot create justice for other people until you learn how to forgive and love yourself, because this program will not work without it. All right. Captions. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I'm a really cool dude. And I happen to be your host today. All right. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching live or the rewatch. This is day 4, me getting up before noon. So you know, I'm trying to get on a schedule, and it's working. So, good stuff. This is a reading today. I'm reading out of Courage to Change, which is Al-Anon. Quite often, when we go to meetings, we talk about forgiveness. We usually end up at step 8 and 9, and really, if you read steps 8 and 9, they don't really talk about forgiveness much. Yeah, it is a good fucking book. Yeah, I love the Al-Anon Courage to Change, man. What I like about it is it gives you a different perspective. It gives you the perspective of the person that has been trying to help us. And I think it's important that we see that. So that's why I like to throw a little Al Anon in here. Al Anon can teach us things like very strong boundaries. And that, my friends, is self forgiveness. Creating boundaries is self forgiveness. What are we gonna have to forgive ourselves for? Well, what about all the shame and stuff that we end up feeling as a result of our drinking and drugging? Okay, especially when we hit that fourth and fifth step and realize that maybe, just maybe, we hurt a lot more people than we thought. We start to remember all the people that we have hurt, that we so conveniently swept under the rug, and we thought we'd never see. We never thought that problem would see the light of day again. I do have to say, I'm getting a little tired of people showing up and then leaving. Then just don't join. Watch the preview. So then watch it for a little bit. Don't join and then, okay. So this process of which we have to forgive ourselves isn't really written out in the book. We talk about certain things like we learn how to love other people learn how to love us till we learn how to love ourselves. Hold on. Nobody's down here? Okay. That was weird. That was weird. Somebody just came walking down the steps and said something at the bottom of the stairs, but there's nobody there. Oh, no, you're good. It's the people that pop on and then leave. Okay. Good. Okay. You know what? I need to know things like that. I need to know things like that. So thank you for telling me. Yeah. Sometimes people have things, and okay. You know what? That helps me because now I don't have a reason to get upset with them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I know it's you. So that's all that matters. It's been acting weird lately. I don't know. So yeah, that was weird. I listened to somebody come walking down the stairs. I thought it was either my wife hurrying to the bathroom or the kids doing laundry, but nobody was there. All right, back to self forgiveness. You know, when I got here, I hated myself. I did. I hated myself for a long time. I just couldn't believe. You know, I had 12 years, and I'm only using this as an example. I don't feel this way anymore. But I had my 12 years. I was a drug and alcohol counselor. God gave me two beautiful children. No, I'm not crying. I kind of have allergies or something. For reals, you guys know I don't care if I cry here. So. And you're back. It might, yeah. I don't want to talk about that because I will get off topic. So I knew my family wanted me to get sober. My wife wanted me to get sober. My kids wanted me to get sober, but I didn't feel like I deserved it. See, God gave me a chance and I took a shit all over it. And I didn't think God was going to take me back. That was my fear. Okay. So when I got here, I did not fare in high hope for a while. I just didn't trust that I didn't trust that I was going to make it. And for years, I relapsed. I had a year at one point and went out, and I spent close to 3 years trying to quit, and finally it did happen. So, yeah, when I got here, it was because I was tired of hurting my wife. I was tired of hurting my mommy. I was tired of hurting my kids. And because of my knowledge, I knew it was me. I knew that it was me. I knew that other people in the family might be sick also, but I knew that I was the main one. Okay. So when I got here, it wasn't just my wife that loved me until I learned how to love myself. It was the whole group of Alcoholics Anonymous, right? Right. Chris was in those meetings when I was trying to get sober again. Yeah. And finally, one day, after 4 years of staying sober, hard work, therapy, I learned how to love myself. It took me 4 years. Okay. Remember that I had a pretty serious anxiety attack at year 2. Okay. And I would hide. So self-forgiveness and learning how to love myself was one of the harder and longer roads that I had to go through. But now that I'm here, I can look at myself in the mirror. I can come on here and be like, right? Doesn't matter what's going on. I can come on here now. And it took a lot of hard work. But now that I have forgiven myself, I can provide justice. Okay, let's get to the reading. In a meeting, I heard someone say that steps 8 and 9, I made the list of people I have harmed and put myself at the top of the list. Yeah. Okay. Were you on your resentment list? I hope so. I was. I forgot about me until towards the end, but I got myself on there, and then I put me, and then there was, let's put God on there too, Okay. But I had to be the first person that I forgave. I had to be the first person that forgave me. I had to provide my own internal justice. And it works. You know what, Dion? You did these things. Okay, you did them. Number one, we're not going to do it again. And number two, what's a better way to do it? Okay, we have got to live in the solution. If we don't live in the solution, this stuff is very, very tough. This had not occurred to me. Somewhere in my past, I got the message that to think of myself first was wrong, that it was my duty to care for everyone else. I get that too. I know you guys do too, because my friends have codependency issues like me. Just laugh at it. Just laugh at it, right? It happens. I still do it every now and again. I've gotten better though. I've gotten better. As a consequence, I was never ready to take care of myself, and so became a burden to those around me. Man, they kind of feel the same way we do. Doesn't that bring a little bit of hope? Hey, you know what? Normies kind of think like we do a little bit. Or we think like normies a little bit. I don't know which way to compare it, but that's a good sign. Okay. Here's the thing. It is about me. Because I am responsible for my own actions, for what I say, for what I do. I am responsible for all of that. Okay. So when I'm doing the right thing, when I'm doing astute things, I feel better about myself. Okay. This last couple weeks, I've been very proud of myself on the way that I have been handling working with other people, man. I made a little switch and it's working. And it's working. I just want to help, but sometimes I need to yell to get there. Have I harmed myself? Of course I have. Yeah, I did harm myself. I tried to kill myself. I wanted me dead. I thought I was the lowest form of fucking scum on this earth. Okay? I don't feel that way about myself anymore. I love me. Even when I make a mistake, I still love who I am. Okay? How? The people around me. They remind me of what it is that I do. That is ultimately what I am trying to recover from. In fact, improving myself is the only real action available to me. We are back. Okay. So your living amends, it's mostly for you. How do we learn how to love ourselves? Day at a time, a little bit at a time. How do you eat an elephant? A bite at a time, a bite at a time. Okay. I told you it took me 4 years. It may not take you that long. Probably won't. Okay. I had a lot to work through, a lot beyond my control. Okay. PTSD was beyond my control. In fact, improving myself is the really only action available to me. Now I know that to take now I know that to take responsibility for myself is the first thing I must do to make the world a better place. Isn't that what we really want? We really just want to make the world better. Now that we've done all this harm, that's what I want. Okay. And I did a lot of harm. So I feel like I have a lot to make up for. And that's where my responsibility comes from. Not only am I responsible for my own actions, but I am responsible when anyone anywhere reaches out for help. I am responsible then. Anyone anywhere. It doesn't say alcoholic. Okay. To give you an idea, the responsibility statement was written at the World Convention in 1950, and it is actually made for the professionals. The responsibility statement has to do with the professionals. Anyone, anywhere. That includes your doctor, your priest, your lawyer. Okay. I quite often have my therapist quite often has questions for me about alcoholism. I'm fine with that. If it means that it's going to help somebody else, you bet I'm going to give it away immediately. I will not hold on to it for a fee. Not a chance. Today's reminder: being true to myself is one of the greatest gifts I can give to those around me. Okay. When you treat yourself good, you know what'll happen? Your kids will do it too. Isn't that what you want? Don't you want your kids to treat themselves nice? Then you best do it. Okay. It's what I've been doing in this house. It's working. Okay. It's working. But it's only working because in this house, as a group, we are all working on our anger. We are all working on our communication. We are growing as a household, and that is powerful. It is extremely powerful. If the four of us go out and do something together, something will be created that is beautiful. Okay? My kids love helping people. And I don't stop them. all the time. All the time, that's how they are. They're giving it away. Very proud of them. Okay, where did they get that? From me and my wife. Where did I get it? I got it from good examples also. Okay, it's not like it started with me. No, everything I bring to you is stolen. Okay, I didn't have any original thoughts. I just saw a very clear system that worked. That worked. Okay, and it works for me. And I'm one of those people that say, if I could get sober, you can get sober. Okay. I was this close to death. I was yellow. There are some, there are very few people that went beyond what I did, and those people needed liver transplants. I'll put it that way. I got very, very lucky. Today's reminder, being true to myself. Oh, yeah, that's right. One of the greatest gifts. Perhaps I will inspire them to do the same. Perhaps not. Sometimes it doesn't work. Right? Why should others bother to follow my example if I can't take care of my own affairs? To give advice to others is to intrude. To give my advice to myself is to grow. Most of the shadows of this life are caused by standing in one's own sunshine. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, this is by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Most of the shadows of this life are caused by standing in one's own sunshine. So get out of your own way, right? We did some things. Some maybe some pretty embarrassing things. Okay? But I have seen miracles in this program. Okay? Beyond anything in this world that I would have thought of. And I have a great imagination. All right. I used to run LARPing. That means I used to have to write storylines for live action role play for full weekends for 200 people. All right. Now you know why I get frustrated when I can't put together a flyer. Right. I have a great imagination, but none that would compare to what I see going on in the rooms. Okay. And it's neat stuff. The rooms are growing again. We're growing again. We're doing it. There's some neat things going on. Neat things, new things coming on. Zoom is a new thing. We got a lot of different ways that we can reach out, that we can touch other people. Okay. And I say utilize them all. Utilize them all. A lot of people were against Zoom. Okay. To people that were against Zoom, not as many people now. I challenge you to go read the forward to the fourth edition. Go read it. It says right in there that we've been attending meetings online since 2000, man. Yeah. Well, hi. I'm just finishing. Came in 20 minutes, but it's good to have you. Love you. So I am wrapping up. I wish I had some big words of wisdom and stuff, but I've been on here 25 minutes and I got a lot of stuff to do today. So um, nothing is as important as this, though. Day, Daily Trudge is what I do. Almost always I do it first, unless there's a sponsee or I've set up a meeting or an AA meeting. Those are the only three. My recovery, if I have something to do for my recovery, it'll come first. But I took a little nap listening to you. All right, we're done. I'm even gonna put this up. Um, Actually, that doesn't surprise me. My voice is soothing. I do great at uh, some of those meditation apps. Now now close your eyes. Oh, I'm sorry your tummy hurts. That stinks. Well, I hope everybody feels better today. I hope everybody has a good day. It's beautiful outside if you're in Colorado, man. It's beautiful. Enjoy it. Um, yeah, it won't be the last time you've fallen asleep. All right. I love you all. I don't care how you listen as long as you do. I love you. Peace out and have a day.